everyone, it's Kim here with Sunshine Creations and Crafts, and this is episode 13, card 14 of the Cricut Art Simple Cards Cricut cartridge. Now, I like the design of this card very, very much because you can use it for a lot of different reasons. I'm mostly thinking I've got my wedding anniversary coming up in July, so it'd be nice if I made my husband this card. Now, you can use it for Valentine's too, right? Wouldn't that be nice? Okay, well, what I did here was I had this paper stack, and I bought it at Walmart, and I just have to show you how cool this paper is. It's, you know, double-sided, but it's really, really smooth, and it cuts fabulously on the Cricut. And for this card, I had my blade set at 5. It's not a brand new blade, and my speed was at high and my pressure was at high, and it turned out very, very nice. So I'm pleased with that. Now, I have to tell you too, which is kind of exciting, you get a double whammy with this one. I'm going to save these little cutouts because that will look really neat on a scrapbook layout or even a card. But that's my idea. I'm going to keep those. Alright, so let me grab my little scoreboard here, and you want to cut all the cards out at 4 inches on your Cricut, or unless you have a Cricut Craft Room or a Gypsy, then you can design it so that you can have a regular A2 size card. But if you're just using the cartridge, you cut it at 4, and it makes the card 4 by 5.5. I'm just lining that up along the little ridge here, and I'm going to score it. And when you have the cards that have the cuts like this, you have to be very careful that you fold it along that score line. It's a little tricky, but it's not that hard. Okay, let's push that aside. I've been noticing on my videos that I'm off the camera frame quite a bit, so I'm trying to be more aware of that. Okay, so the next step I'm going to do is, I had this in my stash, and I'm not really sure where it came from. But I liked it because it's subtle and it's almost masculine. You know, there's no frilly, shiny, glittery, anything like that on it. So I decided to go ahead and use this. And I just use, if anybody's wondering, I use like 3 different types of glues. I have these here that just whatever I feel like grabbing at the moment. Tombow is my favorite, but these 2 here are really well too. This is Elmer's, and this one I got at Joann's, I think. But anyway, so I just grabbed this one. And always for these cards, I put the glue actually on the card and not the layer. Now, I kind of had a thought of what to do here. You could go with the white layer for underneath and maybe emboss it. I don't know if that would be too busy. I didn't actually have any embossing folders that appealed to me that would look good underneath this layer, so I went for a patterned paper. And I'm just going to do some little dabs just to help keep this down. Oops, stuck my finger in that one. I think that should be good. Now I have to be aware that I put glue on my little paper underneath here, so I don't want to stick my, oh, I guess I didn't. Okay, good. Didn't want to stick my card down in it. Alright, so let's line this up, and I like to line it up with the fold so that I don't overdo it there. I noticed with this glue and the Elmer's, when it dries, you can't see it, to where with the Tombow, you can see it's kind of shiny-ish, clearish. Just moving this down a little bit so that I'm even on here, but that I can still fold my card over. I grab my little. Alright, now I have a white here that I'm going to use. And I'm just going to go along and, yeah, see, now if I were to put like a pink pattern or flower pattern or something underneath this, it would make the card look more feminine. So that's an option if you are looking to do a quick card and you have this cartridge, and it's, you know, if you're one of the gentlemen subscribers, you can make this for your wife and put it in pink. Or if you want to do a masculine, just find something like this. Okay, that's good. Now because the card base is black, I'm going to put a white layer on the inside. Right here, and then it just so happens that this is white on the background as well. So I'm going to put that right in there. And I almost think I want to trim it down a little bit. I think I made this exact size as the card. So I'm just going to trim a 1/4 inch off on each side. Now, that was the score one. You could, if you wanted to take out a punch, you could, I have a heart punch from Martha Stewart. I just had that thought. I could have pulled that up before I started my video, but you could, you know, do like a heart punch around the edges. Fancy it up a little bit on the inside. Now for this one, I'm not too concerned about getting it right on the edge. Another thing you can do on the inside is if you have any stamp sets where you have hearts, you could, you know, stamp a couple hearts on there as well. So I don't know, I haven't decided what I want to do. I probably will stamp some hearts. I do have a little bit of scrap left over of this, so I could run that through my Spellbinders hearts and make some hearts in that same pattern that would go in there. Alright everybody, this is a really quick card and lots of things you can do with it. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day.